Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The Miami Heat came away with the win their last meeting this season against Chicago. Looking for the third straight win against these guys this season. They've won them all so far.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now, here's Watson. Brooks covering. And Udrih gets it to go. The Bulls leading by 4. Brooks kicks to Butler. Out left to the wing. Rogers can't make the basket. Miami's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Stoudemire, and he dunks it down.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Gibson. A second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How his last 10 games have gone. 13th in steals, 13th in blocks, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And as we've been seeing, I mean, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet and quick hands.
Charnel Stokes, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. And both free throws good for Rogers. Here's Watson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. He dishes it to Stokes. Wade against Butler. Wade kicks to Watson from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
And I think most fans thought that once they couldn't win it in regulation, they had missed their opportunity. And overtime wasn't going to go their way. But I tell you what, you got to give them credit for pulling it out.
Rogers passes to Butler. Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. Pass to Mirotic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Mirotic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wade dishes to Stoudemire. And Udrih kicks to Wade. Stoudemire, the screen. Here's Udrih, guarded by Rogers. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Mirotic. Brooks outside. In the corner, Gibson with it. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. He gives them a double-digit lead. 6 points for Nikola Mirotic.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Stoudemire. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Chicago. They've got an 8-0 run. Roberson the pass to Brooks. Pulls up. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
The Heat have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls. think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought, and it's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates, Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Bulls 5 right now. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is out there with Rogers. And it's Roberson, and at the small forward position. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers had a nice performance. He had 9 points and a lot of his contribution coming from the charity stripe as he was drawing fouls. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Miami no good on that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point. Oh, Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. There's the screen. Mirotic with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Watson, and Gibson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Stokes, and the layup's good off the glass. Stokes has got his second basket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
There's Winslow, rejected by Rogers. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Off the pick, and the basket by Stokes. Stokes has got 6 points.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they're getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
The drive by Wade misses the layup.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Check out the...
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Rogers checked in for Doug McDermott. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Jarnell Stokes comes in for Chris Bosh. Reno Udrih, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Watson in for Goran Dragic. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Udrih out there with Watson. And it's Stoudemire. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Stokes in at the 4. Brooks, the pass to Rogers. Inside, it's deflected. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. Stoudemire, right side. It's good, and Watson picking up the assists. Watson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Gibson with the screen on Stoudemire. Mirotic has a wide open look. Misfires after coming off the pick. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Watson kicks to Udrih. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. They set the screen. Here's Stokes. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Wade. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brooks. And he gets it to go. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Butler against Wade. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Oh, terrific finish to get this game all knotted up there. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Gibson the screen. Mirotic with it. Now Stoudemire defending.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
They now take the lead. Udrih has got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Back to Brooks. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Brooks has got his 2nd basket.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far. Chicago making some changes. Butler, he's checked in for McDermott. And Rogers subbed in for Roberson. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rogers is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Rose passes to Rogers. Right wing, outside Rose. Goes back up. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Heat trail by 6. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 12 points for Dwayne Wade.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And again, no good by Chicago. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Bosh, a screen on Rose. Dragic dishes to Bosh. Bosh sets the pick for Winslow. He feeds it to Whiteside. Rejected by Gasol. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Rose against Dragic. Rose passes to Rogers. The dish now to Butler. Noah the screen, stolen by Winslow. Pass to Wade from about 16. Wade missing again.